तो हेलो भाई लोग, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम यार। हेलो ब्रदर।
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever women's.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms, you can't exactly. There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant.
एनिमे लवर भाई, रेजिडेंट एविल 9 कब खेलोगे भाई? यार कुछ दिन का टाइम दो यार, मुझे जरूर खेलूंगा भाई। मैं 4-5 दिन का टाइम दो बस यार।
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has... This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Such a dangerous set.
Zoro Gaming, hello bro.
Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination. Your head has to be on a
Constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Well-executed hip toss.
I'm worried our announce table will soon be in the line of fire here.
Who cares about the table? What about us?
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion. From the top.
Oh, what a shot!
That'll let you up.
What a clothesline!
Ouch! Carmella might need to start leaning on her in-ring IQ after an attack like that.
Yeah, Tamina displaying a higher level of aggression.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go straitjacket locked in. Boom! German suplex.
That offense might have rocked the confidence of Natalya.
Yeah, Becky's trademark brashness continues to serve her well in this one.
And she may be cunning, but even the veteran Lynch didn't have that attack scouted.
Just doing anything they can to chip away at the base.
Bringing this back into the ring. The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Reaching for the prize.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. She's in place. Can she end this here?
Carmella has her hands on it.
The contract is in her grasp.
This is where steady nerves are a necessity.
Trying to grab it.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity on the match.
Sent right into the corner.
Boom! Utilizing the unforgiving steel of the ladder.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Yeah, Cole, taking this much damage now seriously impacts your speed up the ladder. Kendo stick wrapped around the head. Oh!
Flair moved at the right time.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win?
He's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder.
Oh, and return fire from Lynch.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon.
Tamina, she's thinking big.
From the top. Lynch from behind. Hook it. And the mid-handle slam.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Getting that ladder in position.
Blast off.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
Completely missed the mark there.
Nasty chop delivered by Shawn, followed by natural selection.
And that is going to put Tamina out of the equation for a long time.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
Crushing the hamstring. Makes it incredibly difficult to walk. Ooh.
Leaning the ladder against the turnbuckle here.
This can't be good.
The damage she's taken can have lingering effects.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Hair pull neck slam.
Up and down. What a slam.
And she wisely heads back to the ring.
Your face after that one.
And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
Oh, getting knocked around by the ladder.
And now looking even.
Oh, there it is. The disarm her.
This could be lights out real soon. Could be dealing with dead weight if this holds from the heavens.
Let's go for submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here. Big boots.
And oh man, look at this. That last shot busted her open.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it. Ooh, merciless looking blood.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
She's bringing the table into play here.
She is done
to the mat.
This is how you target a body part.
Yeah, just hammering away at the torso and ribs. From the top!
Kendo stick right to the head. Powerful contact by Tamina.
The submission specialist, Natalya.
Oh yeah, Natalya. This is a Hart family tradition.
Sharpshooter applied.
Trying to fight out of this submission. And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here. She set the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb. She might want to...
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
Trying to reach it. Trying to win.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Sweaty palms making this difficult. She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it. Center of the ring.
Perfect ladder positioning and placement here.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. And goes back into the ring here. This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together.
Oh, a chop. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? The prize is in sight. But is it in reach?
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going. Ooh, headbutt from the rear. Angle German.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
Lynch has a hold of the briefcase.
Might be Becky's best chance right here. Scaling the turnbuckle here. She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop it.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the...
She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
She gets around the attack. Charlotte with the spear. The Queen just unleashed her royal wrath on Becky Lynch. Oof. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Natalya with natty by nature. To the gut, not so fast.
Oh, this is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on.
Packed crowd on their toes. And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
Reaching.
So close to victory.
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
Turning the tables.
Hooked up.
Fisherman suplex.
Oh.
She's getting that table right where she wants it.
She clearly has something in mind. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Gonna finish things off.
Uh-oh, table on the ring. I don't like what we're about to see.
German suplex.
Her body cut that table in half.
There might not be anything left of her after that.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
She's leaning the ladder in the corner. I've never seen anything good come out of this. And now
Carmella's eyes are growing wider now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Ms. Money in the Bank? Totally out of it. She's a perfect target. In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Right there.
And she quickly turned that around.
Shot.
With the lariat. Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope.
From the heavens.
She completely missed there.
What a shot. Oh, and I think the ladder is the only thing keeping this competitor on their feet. Sharp clothesline.
Ooh, right to the midsection.
Oh, thank you. They're setting up for her. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Disarm her. Disarm her.
It's got to be a matter of seconds. She's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out can help her.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
Oh, what a shot.
Barely hanging on.
And throwing hands.
This could end badly. Is this the right time? Is this the...
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
भाई लगातार 3 दिन मेहनत करने के बाद जीता यार ये मैच। 100 केस का यार बहुत डेंजर मैच था यार ये।
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations.
कार्टून हेलो भैया हेलो भाई
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match.
इसी के साथ यार अपनी न्यू डे की एंट्री होते हुए बिग ई, कोफी किंगस्टन और जेवियर वुड्स टैग टीम चैंपियनशिप मैच है यार ये। किसके अगेंस्ट है ये अभी पता पड़ेगा भाई।
The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, The New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would...
जोरो किंग भाई GTA 5 का एपिसोड कब? मेरे भाई यार आज आता GTA 5 का एपिसोड पर यार कुछ नेट इशू की वजह से यार नहीं डाल पाया, तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है भाई, कल शाम तक आपको देखने को मिलेगा जरूर।
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport you hear about super teams. Well, tonight we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
भाई कमेंट में जाके बताना कौन सी टीम जीतने वाली है चैंपियनशिप मैच भाई, न्यू डे या द उसोस।
The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
2 of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Boom! And Jay reverses.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Oh, sit-out slam.
And I'm sure Jay's bloodline didn't like what they saw there.
Woods showing an aggression that won't be contained.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. The arm absorbing the damage. So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these 2 teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE. This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
Got him in the corner now. Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Kick out just in time.
Just barely, but it counts.
Boom, and he manages to reverse.
Xavier Woods rocking the top rope.
And he re-enters into the ring. The champ goes for the cover. That stops the count. What a save. And knew what was coming there. Clothesline.
Big elbow. Forearm club. From behind. Back suplex.
Oh, man.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, where the Usos called the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying I was going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
He gets back into the ring.
Just a nasty headbutt. Ooh, double axe handle.
Champ left railing a little by that last blow.
The effects of the cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long.
The champion on the receiving end of some serious offense. Oh my God, in the spine.
Make your legs go numb.
And the frenetic pace the New Day loved so much got a bit halted there.
Yes, the Usos showing just how no-nonsense they can be.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anawami family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of elite specimens come from the Ottawa blood. Punch, top rope.
This is a bad position for the champ to be in now. The win to be crowned champion. And the Usos are 5-time tag team champions.
इसी के साथ भाई ऊसोस बन चुके हैं भाई टैग टीम चैंपियंस और भाई जीत लिया हमने यार ये मैच.
Tag team champions, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Hell in a Cell just became the Uso penitentiary.
It was barbaric. It was volatile.
It lived up to the hype is what it did. The two greatest tag teams in the entire industry, raising the bar of competition inside the demonic structure.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in
Gentlemen, it's glow time!
I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home?
No, I cannot, Corey.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in recent weeks, it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi.
Well, so much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. You think back to Naomi being the winner of the inaugural WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, being the first African-American SmackDown Women's Champion, and tonight, once again, an opportunity to make history in her career.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia and for everyone around the entire world.
I asked Bayley her thoughts on this match, and she said, new country, same sheep. Bayley is nothing if not confident headed into this match.
Oh, and everything you just said is indicative of the new attitude, the new personality of Bayley.
Bayley has been SmackDown Women's Champion for a record-setting 279 days. She's won every title available in WWE. The NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, the two-time SmackDown Women's Champion, a Tag Team Champion, a Money in the Bank winner. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beat Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on the champion.
What an exciting moment for both of these competitors tonight, but once the bell rings, it's down to business. The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi. And her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the
a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting reign end here tonight? Bayley versus Naomi, SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. And tonight, she had... Oh, we're gonna see it?
जोरो किंग भाई मेरी फेवरेट गेम है यार WWE को छोड़ के GTA 5 है यार
We've said it time and time again. Naomi, maybe the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style. Elbow to the leg, and look at this, just attacking the knee.
Smart, the champion, into the pin. And the shoulders up in time.
Yeah, far too early for her to expect anything else.
And she's returning fire.
Look at this. This is outrageous athleticism. What a head scissor takeover.
We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down.
Yeah, Bayley's going to want to slow down the pace and let the adrenaline wear off for Naomi. Bayley can also turn up the aggression here in a way I'm not quite sure Naomi can match.
Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a 3-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back.
Looking for something big here.
Taking flight.
You gotta be kidding me! Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way.
She better get back to the...
वैसे जोरो भाई गेम तो यार मैं सारी खेल लेता हूँ गेम पसंद है यार खेलना GTA 5 और भी RDR2 बहुत सारी गेम्स हैं यार
social media lately, reminding everybody that these two going strike for strike, it seems. Quick thinking from Naomi.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them has let it up.
Bayley realizes that Naomi wants to pick up the speed of the matchup. The champion refusing to allow that to happen. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Target acquired and destroyed.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Taking flight. She managed to avoid that offense.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
Naomi out of harm's way.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
Taking flight.
And no one there. Locked in! Is it over? Is she gonna tap?
I think she's gonna do it. I think Bayley's gonna tap out.
Wouldn't happen to a nicer person. I hope Bayley taps out. Tap, 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 tap. A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. And able to beat Bayley to the punch.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
What a counter! two.
That's how much winning this title means, to give everything you've got.
I don't know how much you can have left after that, but you've got to be impressed.
Bayley feeling like she was just robbed of the opportunity to gain the fall. And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Bayley and Naomi both worn down, both exhausted. But this is about winning. This is about being the better woman in the history books.
Lands a timely reversal. Oh, a drop kick. Gosh. German suplex. Hit the ropes.
Brutal knee to the side of the face.
This is just establishing dominance, followed by a start.
Nice running crossbody.
Naomi put a stop to that. Oh, Miss Wiley, this could pick up the win here. Oh, and a kick out, a kick out, a kick out.
It doesn't get it.
Right to the schoolgirl.
Fights the shoulder up and one.
She is not done yet.
Oh, look at this, the schoolgirl. And she thwarts the pin attempt in one.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match. What's coming next?
Back suplex. Very nice. Cover for the title. Now the champ holds on.
Obviously still has some fight left.
There it is.
Belly to belly.
And Bayley knows she has to close this out soon. Can't allow Naomi any more chances. Catches the kick.
And Naomi is looking to put Bayley away, looking to finish things.
Big clothesline.
Naomi's heading up top.
Got the front face lock applied. Nice suplex.
Shoulders are down. To retain. Bayley retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
Next on our showcase is someone who was
भाई स्पाइडरमैन गेम भी ट्राई करेंगे यार, आपके कहने से जरूर।
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Smack.
For the first time ever, we have a women's champion. Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to dethrone Bayley, take the SmackDown Women's Championship away from her, and maybe humble Bayley a little bit.
Heading to the top now.
She is trying to shake the cobwebs, but she can barely stand up high.
Crashing to the floor.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walked away from that.
What do they have planned here? Kicks!
Blatant disrespect.
Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a 3-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back.
Quick pin, championship on the line. And she decides to back off for the moment. Drop kick.
Oh, for the title.
She kicks out at 1.
She's still in this one.
What a reversal. Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop...
Oh, boy. Here it comes. Will she get it fully locked in?
Submission locked in. Go.
Oh, serious peril. No, she counters.
Forearm smash. And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
Oh, she counters right back on Bayley for the title. New champ. And it's a kick out at 1 for the defending champion.
Still in it. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
The arms are locked.
Gotta figure out a way out of this.
Looking to counter. Oh, nasty kick.
Face first.
We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to... Whoa!
Slide up to the floor. What a splash.
Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
Oh, what a kick.
Ooh.
Boom.
An elusive Bayley there.
She fights back with the counter.
Trading counters and reversals. Sunset flip applied.
Not done there. There it is, cinched in.
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see. And she's looking intent on delivering something big here.
She could be on her way to a countout. And just
Right on the mark. Rear view by Naomi. We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
Naomi did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athleticism were just too much for Bayley to...
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two...
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afonseca. And then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano at a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild...
Here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their... From the middle road, somebody's got to put a stop to this.
Oh, nasty headbutt.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, man. Cracked around into a neck breaker.
Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. From way up. Whoa, look out.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it will take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. And now thrown back into the ring. Solid punch. Ooh. Oh, man, what a strong kick. And now he's
On the apron.
And the manager is surging out of the ring. He can only be looking for something nefarious down there. Oh, loving blow. And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
I guess he thinks the one thing missing in this match is a steel chair.
Oh, no. I think that one busted up Devon's face.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the king of TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
No, 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 no! Power bomb out of the apron!
Uh-oh.
Bubba Ray now on the offensive.
Targeting the throat there.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Ooh, harsh kick.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason? I don't think this table's gonna last much longer.
And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline,
Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wesley.
NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to amazing talent like this man.
Hayes has a look right now. He probably thinks he's getting the night off and another day on his North American title reign.
Well, after what Mello and Trick just did to Wesley, who's going to have the guts to step up and take Lee's place?
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Mello needs the night off.
Well, Mello talks about wearing the biggest crown in the WWE, but it's Sikoa who sits at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, he wasn't exactly invited to sit at this table now, was he?
We said to expect the unexpected. Is this title match gonna happen?
As we say in WWE, expect the unexpected. We expected Wesley to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration. He got out of Dodge just in time.
Did you see Mello's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Mello thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at Spring Break and 5 months ago. But they essentially canceled each other out that night, and neither man left with the title. Tonight, we're going to see who the better man is, and it will be the one who leaves with the title. Big impact!
And he's going to the top.
To to the sky.
Big elbow drop.
Straight into the pin. Denying a 2 count there.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
Ooh. Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in? Targeting the shoulder.
Escape and a takedown. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Heading to the top rope here.
Up high. Bullseye.
Solo continues to maintain the advantage.
And it looks like Solo has a
Cover. We can have a new champ here.
Caught in the act. The ref not allowing that to work.
Oh, man. Kick from behind.
Ouch.
getting out of harm's way.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Melo has the biggest crown and the heaviest head.
Melo has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face to face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, both men have earned their status thus far, that's for sure.
For the title.
And the glory.
And the champ can't keep the challenger down long.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
He scattered that one. Moves up. Turn it around to hit a DDT with authority.
He didn't plan for this.
Carmelo dodges that attack.
These two showing how well they know each other. Solo lining it up, maybe moments away from capturing that north of...
Winding up. There's a Samoan spike.
Shoulders are
Could that
down.
be enough to gain the title?
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. It is the North American title now going to Smack.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Champion!
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500+ days.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just caused for...
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Pin broken up easily.
He's looking to get this match won in short order.
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
Back suplex, no! Driven down.
Placed him in the corner here. Wicked clothesline. Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Rollins! Here comes Seth! Sling blade!
Rollins in complete control.
Driven down.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move as Rollins...
जोरो गेमिंग भाई जरूर यार जरूर पीसी वाली यार हिटमैन की सीरीज जरूर चालू करूंगा यार मैं सोच ही रहा था यार
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Who will break first? That is the question. Oh, ouch!
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes. Go.
Both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line. Oh, one thunderous final blow.
He's making his way to ringside now. Looks like he's coming back in. Boom, what a punch. Oh, this, what a headbutt.
Draped across the top rope. And would you look at that? He's been busted wide open.
This is not good.
Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the biggest danger Seth is...
Gotta find a way out of the guillotine. They're not gonna last long while we're bridging out.
Incredible.
Maybe time to start burning it down.
Rollins is starting to roll. Spiked with the Uranagi. Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Rollins looking for it. Stop.
The challenger might have what it takes to win
And the
this.
cover. Oh, my God.
I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to...
Sent hard to the outside.
And superstar picking up speed.
Wrecking ball drop kick through the ropes.
Went straight to the outside and landed right on the target.
A textbook example of high risk, high reward right there.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Rollins lining up.
Classic Rollins with a springboard knee strike. Ooh, he fends that off. Maybe time to start burning it down.
Rollins is starting to roll.
Uranagi! Shoulders down to retain.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result...
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event,
rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
जोरो किंग, भाई हिटमैन की सीरीज शुरू करो। पीसी वाली फोन के गेम प्ले देखे हैं मैंने, अपने ये एपिसोड देखे थे कि भाई अपने मैंने भी डाले थे भाई, क्योंकि फोन के तो भाई गेम प्ले पीस के हिटमैन के।
This conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
भाई बहुत जल्दी यार मैं हिटमैन 3 की सीरीज शुरू करने वाला हूँ भाई, पीसी वाली की, तो बने रहना भाई चैनल के साथ हमारे।
bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original bloodline versus the new bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions just a matter of minutes. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation.
Oh, the elbow connects.
So Uso about to lock it in. A little tequila sunrise is a play.
With a torque on the knee, rolling through now. Couple of kicks will break it. Ah, big right hand. Having a little bit of fun now. This War Games just got Uzi, Zayn joining the original Bloodline side. A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Now that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Drop kick. Beautiful. And it seems like his head might be the target here.
And seconds left before the odds are evened here. Climbing up the War Games steel structure. Better be careful.
From the top.
Tossed clear across across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring. Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
That unraveled on Zayn. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Going for the home run. And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT!
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa? Look at this, Jacob, it's holding in. Oh, what a kick.
Sammy's scheme sure helping him out there.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Jacob Fatu wanted to bring.
Samoan drop. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And
Will Johnny win this?
old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Look at the amount of members on each team now.
This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
He can barely gain his footing, and he has no clue what's coming.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
The Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
And he retaliates.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots.
गेमर किंग हेलो ब्रो हेलो कैसे हो भाई सॉरी फॉर लेट कोई दिक्कत नहीं यार कोई दिक्कत नहीं चलता है भाई
No doubt, Sammy just ended this. It's absolute pandemonium in here.
Flying. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Lucy?
I think he is, Corey. Sammy seems elated to be fighting Roman. Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Searching under the ring, thinking something there can give their team a boost.
Oh, solid kick across the back.
Ooh, down low and down he goes. Leg being manipulated with that maneuver. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
And I'm sure Jay's bloodline didn't like what they saw there.
Yeah, Tama Tonga came prepared for this matchup.
Countdown's on to get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants. And now here's Jimmy Uso.
Uso and the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again.
Implanted by the DDT.
No way Sammy recovers from that. Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
Down with the Samoan drop.
ठीक है भाई, अगला मैच ट्रिपल थ्रेट मैच करेंगे भाई। रेसलर्स के नाम बताओ यार, किस किस का मैच कराना है।
This is where stubbornness might catch up to him.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of blows to the head. You know he won't quit.
Tonga Low reverses and looks to capitalize. Whoa, they just chucked that hammer right out. Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
Climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy up top rope.
Brilliant strategy. Even odds weren't good enough, and they just added a bit of insurance with that weapon. He's got Jacob here. Sent him clear into the other ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a ball game. He's going down. Here we go. But then to Sami Zayn.
Could be felt throughout the arena.
And Tonga Loa once again finding the will to stay in this match.
It is a straight fact. Sammy's just getting taken to the woodshed.
What impact! Right in the kisser. Zayn trying to close this out. And he kicks out of the pin at one. He's looking to go high risk top rope, but now here's Jey Uso.
Jey can seal it here.
There's been a lot of damage to the head. Cover on top of Tonga. This could do it. And referee cut.
Rey's putting his opponent to sleep.
Brings the submission and keeps their team in the matchup. And Sikoa gets taken a step back in the wrong direction there.
Yeah, Jey had him well measured.
Goes tumbling into the metal floor. Not a safe place to be. Just a...
Oh my goodness.
Jey quickly moves.
A big shot taken. That one's going to leave him.
Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go.
Jacob Fatu got a problem here. Kick to the gut.
And right into the cover.
Both wrists captured.
Man, knee strike.
Tonga with a stamp on this one.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
Not even letting the rope get to the 2 count. Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Making the save, still alive here. Uh-oh. From the top, man. What timing on that counter?
Launcher.
Top rope. And looking at Jey Uso.
This can't be good.
That was physics.
Jey may just finish things.
Dropping the elbow.
Scaling this unforgiving War Games cage. Systematic attack on that arm. To the back.
Shoulders down. This could be it.
Keeps his team in this one.
Jimmy on his way to the top rope. He wants to end this. For the win. Quick shoulder up.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
That's right. Tama Tonga setting it up. Here it comes.
He's no longer looking at his best. Here's the cover. Solo for the win. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true bloodline.
Here are your the new Bloodline.
You want to know which version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in... Shawn Michaels has arrived.
The following contest is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
A true showman, Shawn Michaels is always dressed to impress. Michaels recently said that HBK is a doormat for nobody. He's not here to be a stepping stone. The six times.
That's enough, Saxton. We get it.
I didn't get to finish, Corey.
First, from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
Think of everything Booker T has earned. Countless titles, a crown, a scepter, and a Hall of Fame ring.
Nothing left to prove, but still up for a good fight.
I fully expect a memorable match out of Booker T tonight. In fact, I'll go so far as to guarantee it.
I'll tell you what I expect. I expect the... The Olympic gold medalist is here.
Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
The wrestling machine, one of the all-time greats, Kurt Angle.
It's time for a lesson on the three eyes.
Here we go, and I expect an incredibly turbulent environment in this Extreme Rules match tonight. We are all set for action with Shawn Michaels, Booker T, and Kurt Angle.
I know we we always say anything can happen in WWE, but that really is the case for Extreme Rules matches, guys. Who knows what foreign objects will enter this match? Because they're all legal.
I wonder if they can toss me over some duct tape, Saxton. Would love to use Extreme Rules to shut you up for once.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Delivers the cross body.
Back in the ring.
Oh, my God. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Reversal catches Booker. Oh, God. Illegal in many sports, but that was used effectively in there.
Rear European uppercut.
As easy as it may seem to come into a no DQ match with no plan other than to get violent, strategy can play a role in this. Now's the time for a superstar to get inventive, to get creative when it comes to inflicting damage on their opponents.
He might just be stalling for time here. What's he open to find out there?
HBK is a moving target here. Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker. Some water getting poured on the fiery Booker T with that hit.
Yeah, HBK teaching a lesson or two.
He weighs nope.
This could be it. Countered into a new cover.
Doing whatever it takes to keep this one alive.
Big counter by Angle. Reversal. And that turns things around. Elbow drop.
Shades of the OEC dub as a kendo stick is introduced to the proceedings.
Oh, man. The action spilling in our direction. Booker T telling his opponent to bring it. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Oh, what a DDT!
Elbow drop. Piercing. And there's some disrespect placed on that move against Michaels.
And some explosive offense from Booker T.
Wards that off. What a response! That holds back Booker's attack. Oh, wiped out with the crossbody.
He just drove his knee right into his cheek.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Here we go, cleaning up the announce table.
We know what's coming next.
This match is getting more chaotic by the second.
Booker cuts him off. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
I don't care what they say. Nothing good ever comes from getting the tables. Vicious backbreaker.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
This is what happens in a triple threat match. Might be time to regroup and let the other two duke it out for a bit. Oh, crossbody wipes them out.
Release on the German suplex.
Just launched.
Brought out of ringside and back to the mat. Lariat.
Springboard, but nobody home.
And he comes down to the ropes now. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Oh, tracking the kendo stick across the head.
Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Just stretching out the arm.
You have to protect your shoulders from hits like that. You don't want to compromise your swing music.
Serious.
This is it. He could put him away right here. Going for the cover. He breaks up the pin just in time. Oh, what a club.
Chop block without warning.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
And Michaels just got rattled, making this even more of an uphill battle.
Yeah, this is where things enter even more dangerous territory in a triple threat.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Vicious reversal with an elbow right to the mush.
Oh,
outside now. Sharp textbook O'Connor roll. O'Connor roll. What reflexes?
Looking for the pin.
Counters. Cover. A defiant kick out after one.
All the punishment he's taken, and yet he's still in this match?
Oh, my God. Oh, and a backbreaker. Right to the spine. Whoa, neck breaker. Picture perfect. Elbow drop.
Piercing. Saw it coming and avoided it. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Looks like he's ready to bust some heads with that sledgehammer, gentlemen. Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
Makes the pin. This might be it. Breaks the count.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Ooh. Ah, right to the back. An Angle finding the attack at a crucial time.
Booker needs to flip the switch or risk losing this one.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. He gets into the ring.
Angle is completely out of sorts here.
Kick to the midsection.
Booker T. Scissor kick.
Booker T has this wrapped up.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
That's impossible. I can't believe what we just saw.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now.
You have to respect these men for taking it to the next level. This one's becoming too close to call.
Yeah, it's hard to predict how this one will end. Michael saves himself.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something. Take off.
Can Angle withstand much more of this?
And Kurt Angle's run into a roadblock.
As the arm bars stretch in.
Oh. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Returning to the ring now. Drop kick.
Great height.
Will Booker T be able to kick out? Kicking out before the count.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
HBK showcasing that famous merchandise for the crowd a little bit.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. And this one could be moving to ringside.
How do you recover from that? Ooh, did you hear that clank of the hammer? A show of disrespect by Booker T.
He might just be stalling for time here.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Denying the attack from Michaels.
Jumped face first.
Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up.
And sidewalk slam.
Face first into the post.
Inverted power slam.
Clearly thinking a steel chair on the top.
All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
The showstopper harnessing the energy in the house.
Booker T! Bookend!
Gonna take an Olympic effort to recover.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Look at this, fighting out with a series of...
Will create separation.
DDT! Fix the leg, looking for the ankle lock submission.
The ankle lock!
This is a tough submission to be in, but he found his way out. Michaels hit it, sweet chin music.
Michaels got it!
Looking for the
And he
pin.
has it!
Somehow he kicked out.
Angle on instinct alone, preserving his opportunity tonight.
Shawn Michaels has an incredulous look on his face, guys. If this temper takes over, he might make a mistake. And there's a good blow to the body.
What do you say? I mean, this is amazing.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground. Cook goes into the cover. No, he gets the shoulder up. How? Back into the ring here. Michaels in a familiar spot. We know what's next. Michaels turns that around. Look at this. Pendulum backbreaker. Big time. This could do it for the win.
Got it. Survived the triple threat match.
Here is your winner, Booker T.
Quite the impressive victory, coming out on top against two very capable, very prepared competitors.
Yeah, it may sound cliche, but you have to keep your head on a swivel in a match like this. And our winner did just that.